A zookeeper was fired for growing marijuana in the rhinoceros habitat. A goat was arrested in India for not wearing a mask. And the world's most identical twins who share a boyfriend are also planning to get pregnant at the same time. These are the weird stories for Monday. This is Weird AF News. I'm your host, Jonesy. I'm glad you joined me today. I have 3 weird stories from around the world delivered with a humorous spin. Or so I hope.
Hey, mainstream news! Listen to Weird AF News with Jonesy.
A zookeeper was fired for growing marijuana inside the rhinoceros habitat. This sounds brilliant or the dumbest thing ever. The 59-year-old zookeeper at the Hellbrunn Zoo in Austria was the only custodian of the rhinoceros enclosure for 8 years and was the only one who had access to this habitat. One would have thought it is the perfect crime when you have enormous and often irritable beasts scaring away possible intruders into your marijuana garden. Well, it didn't work out that way because police discovered how many plants. I want you to guess how many plants he had. How much marijuana was he growing in the rhino exhibit? Go ahead, at home, guess. Do-be-be-do-boo-do-dee, Scooby, ska-da-doo-doo-doo. Notice I have to change the Jeopardy theme each time to avoid copyright infringement. Scooby-doo-be-doo-be-doo. 33 cannabis plants this genius was growing in the rhino exhibit. Fascinating. How did they find this growth going on? Well, the police received a tip from a local drug user that the keeper was supplying the weed to. Couldn't you just shut up about your rhino weed, dude? You had to brag about it? He probably used this to sell his weed for even more. He'd be like, yeah, you can get that regular weed, dude, or you can buy my rhino kush. Well, oh, bro, what's the rhino kush, man? What's that? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's it's cannabis that's been grown inside a rhino exhibit. Yes. Whoa, man, inside the rhino exhibit? Oh my God. Was it fertilized with the rhino poop? Oh, you better believe it is. It's fertilized with rhino poop, my man. And by the way, it's very dangerous for me to go in there and retrieve this rhino kush. So you're going to have to pay top dollar for the rhino kush. You understand? I don't know why my Austrians sound like stone people from New Jersey. Anyways, the police got a tip from this local drug user. Here's a quote from the zoo director, Sabine Grebner. Oh, she's displeased, I'm sure. It was appalling, to say the least. We had never thought something like this could happen in our zoo. We cater for families and the children. We do not want anything to do with these drugs and these people, these sorts of people that use the drugs. That was a pretty good Austrian accent. No. Maybe if I was on some of that rhino, I'd be able to do a better Austrian accent. The media reported that the cannabis plants had been well camouflaged and out of sight from visitors that went to the zoo. This zookeeper also took special measures to keep the plants out of reach from the rhinos. Yeah, you can't have the rhinos eating up your crop, buddy. I don't know, would rhinos get high if they ate up the crop? This zookeeper faces charges, of course, for illegally possessing weapons after the officers found guns at his flat. Oh man, this guy's just into all sorts of shenanigans. Yes, in Austria we call these things tomfoolery. This story comes at a bizarre time, as just recently in Austria, it was reported that a shopkeeper faced charges for growing and selling cannabis crops as, quote, decorative plants in his specialized exotic plants store. Wow. A lot of crop growth going on. I thought you could grow crops over there, your own, and I thought it was decriminalized at least, and you could grow for personal use. I guess I was wrong about that. Anybody in Austria know anything about this? Call the show 646-450-2012. Can you give me some rhino weed? Anybody? A goat has been arrested in India for not wearing a mask. So many countries treat animals as though they're citizens. In a bizarre incident, the Kanpur police arrested a goat that was roaming in India's Bikongaj area without wearing a mask. How dare you, goat that can't read signs? This incident took place over the weekend, and the Bekongaj police picked up the goat and took it to the police station in a Jeep. Thanks for the details. When the owner of the goat learned that it was picked up by the cops, he rushed to the police station. He pleaded with the police, and the police finally let him take his goat back, but warned him not to allow the animal to roam on the road without a mask. How dare you! One of the police officers involved in this maskless goat sting claimed that originally they found a young boy without a mask that was taking the goat along. When he saw the police, he ran away because he wasn't wearing a mask, and he left the goat behind. So the police brought the goat to the police station, and they attributed a lockdown violation because the goat was without a mask. The police officer says, people are now making their dogs wear a mask, so why shouldn't we make a goat? Why? Because it's just ridiculous. That's why. That's just my opinion. Later, after being the butt of jokes on social media for arresting this goat, the police later changed their version of the story, but it doesn't give me what that version is. I'm sure the version is, this goat attacked us and burned down our police station. It ate all our grass. I'm always fascinated by, can I just revisit the issue of other countries treating animals like citizens? I mean, I've come across so many stories where they've arrested animals and charged them with things this year. It just seems silly to me. Then again, I live in a country where the animals really don't roam free. I mean, we just don't have a lot of animals in the streets. Not like you have in India where there's just like cows everywhere, apparently goats. There's, of course, there's cities that have, monkeys just running the show as well. We don't really have the luxury of that in the United States. So there's no instances where animals are committing crimes, really. Although lately, with the streets being kind of empty because of the lockdown, you have seen wild animals burst into like major metropolis and roam around the streets. I think I saw a bear in LA somewhere. Perhaps you guys have some encounters with wild animals in your area due to the lockdown and fewer cars on the roads and whatnot. Call the show and let me know. I'd love to hear your story. 646-450-2012. You can also email the show, funnyjones@gmail.com. Yes, my friends. You like podcasts? You're listening to my podcast. Maybe you thought to yourself, I'd like to make a podcast. Too difficult. No, not with Anchor. Anchor has free creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or your computer. Anchor distributes your podcast to Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. They have advertising integration, so you can even make a little money off your podcast. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And good luck with your podcast. Good luck with your creation. Good luck with your life, man. The world's most identical twins who share a boyfriend are planning to get pregnant at the same time. Oh no, bad idea. The world's most identical twins are Anna and Lucy DeCinque. They have revealed that they are planning to get pregnant at the same time with their shared boyfriend. The sisters, who live in Perth, Australia, with their partner Ben, appeared on This Morning Today, where they explained that they wanted to experience pregnancy together. Oh, there's a photo of these twins. They seem lovely. Their partner, Ben, he just doesn't look like a nice guy at all. I'm going to say this is a terrible idea to have a baby. Don't do it, ladies. Not with Ben. Don't do it with Ben, guys. Anybody but Ben. The twins, who share a bed with their man, Ben, they told the media, we want to experience pregnancy together. We want to experience everything in life together. We want to die together. You're so dumb. You twins are so dumb. Please stop being dumb. Please don't procreate. Please don't procreate your eggs. You two are stupid, and Ben's going to flee the scene. I can tell by his face he's going to flee the scene. He's not the kind of guy that sticks around. He's going to leave you and try and impregnate some triplets. That's what he's going to do. I can see it in his face. The twins say, we will freeze our eggs at the same time. It will be a challenge, but we just want to be the same. The same. We just want to be the same. It's so stupid. I'm sorry. I just can't be empathetic to dumb. While the sisters strive to be identical as possible, they said they are prepared to have children of different genders as long as they're happy and healthy. Oh, really? You'll have different genders? You don't want it to be the same? Why don't you just have a cyborg? Anna and Lucy have previously had separate boyfriends, but claim they're much happier sharing Ben. Yeah, okay. Lucy says, the first night we met Ben, we kissed him. The both of us kissed him. So we thought, where can this go? Where can it go? I'll tell you where it's going to go. Divorce and fatherless children. In the past, we had separate boyfriends, but they didn't understand our bond like Ben does. Ben understands us and he accepts us for who we are. Way to go, Ben. Ben treats us equally. It's been equal from day one. There's no jealousy whatsoever. He gets double the love, double the attention, and he's never complaining. Twinning and winning. Oh my goodness. Somebody put these freaks on TV? Apparently people love these twins. They're local celebrities in Perth, Western Australia. This was 4 years ago. They got famous after they were interviewed on local TV about their intertwined lives. The pair are now a global phenomenon. Not only do they dress in matching outfits, they've also had the same surgery to achieve their look. Yeah. When I tell you what the surgery is, just imagine. Huge boobs. I mean, grotesquely huge boobs. This is what they've done. You'll be happy to hear they eat exactly the same number of calories each day, and they exercise for the same length of time. On top of that, they go to the toilet at the same time. Come on with the toilet at the same time. This is total dysfunction right here. This is pathology. The article says, in other news, the twins previously revealed how they nearly died of alcohol poisoning together. Yeah, we like to shotgun our beers together. The girls recently revealed that they have visible scars on their matching double D boob jobs, so they're going to spend $20,000 going even bigger. Oh, goodness, please. Yes, spend all your money on your boobs. That way you can't afford to freeze your eggs and have babies anytime in the future, because you really shouldn't be raising any kids. I'm sorry to say. This is all right, it's a little harsh. I apologize, but man, these twins are ridiculous. We want to get coronavirus together. Yay! If you like podcasts, check out Spotify. You can listen to all your favorite artists and podcasts in one place for free. You don't even need a premium account. Spotify has a huge selection of podcasts on every topic, including this one that you're listening to right now. And you can easily share what you're listening to with friends on Instagram as well. So download the Spotify app, search for your favorite podcast, and also make sure to follow Weird AF News and never miss an episode. Yes, download Spotify and make your life easier. Hey, what's up, my fellow weirdos? This is Jonesy, the host of Weird AF News. Who else would it be? I hope you enjoyed the Florida Friday episode. I put a lot of time into that, and I want to thank those of you who sent me Florida articles to contribute to the Florida Friday episode, which always seems to be the popular episode with the most downloads. So I hope you enjoyed that over the weekend. Thanks to those who sent them in. You can always send me stories if you'd like to funnyjones@gmail.com. Appreciate those of you who did. Some new people joined the Patreon over the weekend, and I'm so pleased. I want to give a shout out to Charlene, who joined, and I'm so grateful to Charlene. Come on home to me, Charlene. Anybody know that song? Probably just me and Charlene. So big shout out to Charlene. Much love, much love. Also, Jammin' W joined the Patreon as well. Jammin' wrote, "Sup, Jonesy? I'll bet you were that annoying kid that would run around butting into other people's conversations with your rambling witticisms. Some old lady would go, oh my goodness, isn't that just adorable? The things that kids say. He is so funny, he should be a comedian." And you know what, Jonesy? You did become a comedian. Thanks for being better than most people, and keep up the great smile-making shenanigans. Thank you, Jammin' W, for joining the Patreon. Please, I hope you take advantage of the extra content that's in the Patreon. I've been posting a lot of stuff in there lately, so I've been very busy in there. So please check that out. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway in there that I think is going to be pretty cool. I posted a little hint to what that's going to be today in the Patreon, so go check that out. You guys can join the Patreon as well. Patreon.com/WeirdAFNews. Get extra content and make a connection with some real big-time exclusive fans that are in there. Nice. We got a nice little group in there that really enjoy the show, and we have lovely conversations, and we're sharing in there, which is just kind of an extra thing. You get to feel like you're part of a nice little club, which is cool. I also wanted to read a little bit of an email that I got from Megan Barnes. Wrote me. She wrote about Sheetz Boom Boom Sauce. I'm still getting messages about Sheetz Boom Boom Sauce. If you don't know, I covered a story, I think it was last week, might have been the week before, where somebody threw Sheetz Boom Boom Sauce into another person's face and damaged them. And I didn't know what Sheetz Boom Boom Sauce. Apparently, it's the sauce that you buy at a gas station. Which, when you say it like that, it sounds terrible. I think Megan would agree. Megan writes, dude, Sheetz Boom Boom Sauce sucks. It is like a more mayo type sauce than the one on Firecracker Shrimp. Sheetz isn't enforcing masks, so we're no longer going there. But I can find you a copycat recipe for a better one that isn't shit. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, Megan Barnes. Megan, that was awesome. Sheetz isn't enforcing masks, so we ain't going there anymore. Yeah, screw you, Sheetz, with your awful sauce. Your boom boom sauce, your lame ass boom boom sauce, and your non-mask enforcing ways. We ain't going to Sheetz no more. We're gonna fill up our gas at I don't know. Do you guys have a Wawa? We're going to Wawa. Wawa's boom boom sauce. Boom boom sauce, yes. Sounds like a sauce you make in the bedroom. That should be the advertisement for boom boom sauce. Boom boom sauce, not just for making love. You guys can reach out to me anytime with your takes on any of these stories. Or if you want to send me some boom boom sauce, just email me and I'll give you my address. I left the phone number to the show if you want to participate. You can also reach me on social media at Funny Jones on Instagram and Twitter. Yes, hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow with 3 more weird news stories.
Yay! Hey, Jonesy. This here's Angry Florida man here, just checking in. You know, #1 Central Florida essential employee. Out here slinging bread and delivering it. Now, let me turn my AC down a little bit. I gotta keep myself from spoiling, you know what I mean? Sometimes I start to perspire if I ain't got my old spice right. Anyway, just out here rolling around, and I'm feeling a little ornery about them people having them big dumb parties with all trying to catch corona. I have every right in my mind not to deliver them their hamburgers and hot dog rolls, but I am a commission employee and I do have to deliver it, but I do believe I will be dropping it off like air freight, you know, kicking it off the back of the truck with my full-on goalie mask on. And anyway, good times, Jonesy, good times. Just an angry Florida man out here making a living. Jonesy, you telling me that there's a portal, a blue portal in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico? Golf. You can't golf in Mexico. Oh my God, I can't even talk, Jonesy. This coronavirus has got me crazy. I ain't got it that I know of. I've been out here every day working. I've been wearing a damn mask. I got this really weird tan. I had to grow a beard to make sure that it would cover it because I look really odd. My nose and my forehead are orange or tan, whatever you want to call it. Oh, man, I may have lost a train of thought here, man. I understand. Or do I understand? Oh, man, that guy just passed me on the left. Oh, that's the breathe right strip. All right, hey, Jonesy, I got to get back to you. As an essential employee delivering bread every day, I have to deliver my bread in trays. And these trays, well, who knows, they might be able to transmit awful things. So when I go into some places, they want me to put the bread in cardboard boxes. In other places, I'm backing up if you can't hear it. Take some disinfectant spray and they spray the bread with disinfectant spray before it goes into a nursing home. Now I know that's a good idea to some extent. Man, it looks gross when they're doing it. I just gotta say, I do declare.